Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tuplex, and today we're going to continue with space exploration. It's been a little while. I haven't had a chance to get on the map in the last few days, so I appreciate all of you waiting for this episode. Today we are going to continue our march towards getting utility science packs researched. I know last time I kept calling them chemical science packs, and I was rightly corrected in the comments. Thanks for that. So I've updated that. So what we needed to do to work up to that is get electric engines, batteries, robot frames, which will then allow us to make robots. So we'll get that set up as well. And then blue circuits, low density structures. And then finally, we'll be able to make those science packs and continue researching logistic system, which I'm really anxious to get done. And then once I have logistic bots, I want to set up some automatic train refueling, automatic refueling of the nuclear reactors, and then we'll continue to move on. So we've got quite a lot of stuff to work on. Nothing of value over there, so that meteor shouldn't have hurt anything. Now, between episodes, I've done us all the courtesy of doing the electric engines already. Just because it's a fairly simple build, and I knew that I would be able to knock it out quickly, and I don't think anybody would mind missing that build too much. Basically, all that I did is I doubled the production of the regular engine units. So I just copied and pasted down another set. Doing that, I also had to double the amount of pipes and gears that I'm making, of course. And then for the electric engine units, they require electric motors, the engine units, of course, and then green circuits. So I just split off the belt that's going to the bus for the electric engine units, or for the engine units. I split off the belt down here that's making the electric motors. And I doubled this as well. And then I just brought in some green circuits to join up with this belt here. And then I also had to bring over the lubricant. Now the lubricant I brought up along with the bus from way over here. Yeah, here we go. So from our oil processing area up all the way over, and then up along with the bus to where we need it right here. Right, so we could consider fluids to be part of the bus as well as belts. You know, so later on we can bring up sulfuric acid or whatever else we need to get to where we need it. Okay, so we can go ahead and check that one off. And next we are going to need batteries. All right. And this needed 16 machines making the engines, and I've got... Do I have 16? I have 20. I wanted some extra in order to make bots with. So let's go ahead and put this out on the bus. And we'll put this next to the regular engines. Okay. And we'll leave it there for now until we know better where it needs to go to. So now that that's done, let's do batteries. So for the batteries, I'm going to need 5 machines making batteries. And those take sulfuric acid and iron and copper. So let's go to where we have the sulfuric acid and see what we can do here. Now we do have sulfuric acid actually already coming up this side of the base to go to our uranium mining. Now I've got iron and copper here, but I don't want to mess with them all. I wonder if I could make it here where the green circuits are. Maybe I shouldn't, because I think we're going to need a lot more green circuits for when we start making blue circuits too. So we could make batteries up here in this cell. Let's see how much I need. 72 of each plate per minute. What is that in terms of belts? In terms of belts, rather. Don't we have a calculator in here? It should come with a calculator. Maybe it does and I just don't see it. Anyway. Uh-oh. Calculator. There we go. I got a new phone and I don't know where the calculator is anymore. Okay, so 72 divided by 60. All right, that's 1.2 per second. So a single yellow belt heading over there would easily, a shared belt would easily take care of my battery needs for now. And we could hustle a belt over this way. And then bring it up and make batteries over here. But then how do we get the batteries over to the bus? That becomes more difficult. Because I don't have much room here. Well, I could do it. Yeah. Decisions. Or I could just make it over here. Next to this copper. Let's do that, because there's not much that's going to be going on next to that copper. Okay. Now I do need to run a pipe over to the bus with the acid. And we can do that by running along with this. Do I have any landfill with me? Yes. Good. Got little bits of water here and there. Okay, and I'm going to need more of these pipes. Okay, let me go to the mall and get some more pipe. Here we go. Alright, I got plenty of straight pipes, so we'll just get the undergrounds, and I think I could use more chemical plants. Ooh. There we go. My inventory's always full. Okay. So I think I'll use a dedicated pump for that. So we can put a pump that exits over this way. Whoops. Let's try to keep these somewhat aligned. Okay. And a straight pipe there. Actually, we can make that straight too. Save on pipes a little bit. Okay. And then I'll just make a blueprint here. me see here. Where is this in relation to the belts? Yeah, this is actually not in a good place. Well, I guess this is okay. You know, if we ever need to run belts here, then having the pipes, I guess, in between the sets of belts is just as valid as doing something different. Now, this is not going to work. That's where we're going to have a problem. Yeah, so I'll have to connect to it in a slightly different location so that we don't have these straight pipes touching one another. The game won't allow that. At least not without mods. Oh, okay. Yeah, and over here is where we decided to make the batteries. Now, where are we going to make the science packs? I think we'll make the science packs right up here. All right, so let's tag that. So that'll be utility science right there. So what if I make the batteries right here? Yeah, let's do that. Or does it matter? Because I could maybe use the batteries in the mall and stuff too. So yeah, we'll stick with making the batteries here, but we'll make the science up there. Okay, but I'll build up here close to the top. All right. So that is 4, 5, 6. All right. So first machine we'll put right there. All right, and let's clear some of these trees. I'm out of poison capsules, so we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. All right. Okay, so planner says we need 5 machines. I'm going to double that because we'll be able to use batteries for lots of other things too. Like making accumulators and things of that nature. Okay. So we'll hook up the acid. Whoops. Nope, down here. Let's just do it like that. Yeah, that won't reach across. Okay. And then I'll copy that. Minus the machines. And put that right there. Okay. And then we just need the plates, which we'll have to space a little bit farther away. And the reason for that is because we need to put long inserters here to jump over the pipes. Let's see. And so we have to space the belt out one so that it's 2 tiles away from the red inserter. Like that. Okay, and crafting time on these is 4 seconds, so yellow inserters on the output are more than sufficient. All right, that gives us batteries. And we'll throw in a couple lights. Oh, I need another pole here. And another one there. There. Okay. Yeah, we'll bring in the plates right here. Okay. So let's get a belt of copper and iron set up. Hopefully I've got room for it. No, that needs to be one tile higher. No, that was in the right spot. This one needs to be a tile lower. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, I like that better. All right. Oh yeah, and that's in just the wrong place, right? Okay, I think that'll do it. Let me go get more belts and stuff while we're waiting for that to work its way over. And I should probably get myself some what? Okay, so eating raw fish hurts you now. I guess I need to make med packs out of it instead. Let me get some wood. Oh, here's wood. Okay, and now we have some batteries. So we'll bring those over onto the bus. Where on the bus? Looks like it's going to be now on this set of belts. Okay. Should probably bring the electric engines up as well while I'm doing this. And I need to fix all these belts to do this as well to make room for the rail. Oh, wait a minute. Where are my electric engines? They're way up there. Ah. What? Oh, okay. That's why I'm confused. Sorry about that. Let's get rid of that. They're north of us, not south of us. So we can get rid of this. Okay. Yeah, and then all these belts need to get out of the way. And I hope I'm running these all in the correct direction. All right, this one goes this way. There we go. Okay. Now, we can check batteries off the list. All right, so now we need to make the robot frames. And I'm going to do the robot frames not in the science area, but in its own. Well, I guess I could do it right next to the science area, and we'll make the bots there as well. So this says we need 8 machines making robot frames, but I'm going to make extra. Let's see, the engines. On the engines, I made 25% more, so I'll make 10 machines making robot frames. That doesn't sound terribly ambitious. We might be able to increase that. Although, yeah, maybe we'll increase it later on. I'm not sure how many. I mean, I know this base, I'm not going to be using tons of bots. Tons of logistics bots, anyway. But once we get to space, who knows? We might want a lot of logistics bots. I just don't know yet. We'll find out, and we'll deal with it when the time comes. For now, I don't want to overplan for needs that may not exist yet. Is this how I want to do that? Okay. You know what? Let's do the robots here in the mall. I think that makes sense. Okay. So flying robot frames take batteries, steel, green circuits, and engine units. And then the bots themselves take those frames plus green circuits or red circuits. Okay, so let's leave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll leave a space of 4 right there. And then I was going to do 10, I think I said. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Ten plus 2, because down here is where we're going to make the bots. Yeah, so we'll make logistics bots there. We'll make construction bots there. We'll have 2 belts like that. These are going to make the flying robot frames. Okay, we'll pull our ingredients like that. And then the output will come down like that. And that part of it is pretty easy. And we'll throw in a light. Okay, so let's copy that. There we go. Okay, so let's set up the belts. And what do we need again? Steel, batteries, engines, and circuits. Okay. So let's do steel plus circuits to begin with, since that's the first thing we come across. Like that. Okay, that part's pretty easy. And then the next one, gah. The next one we'll have to make up there. Okay, and that's going to be batteries and engines, which we conveniently have right here. No, that's not right, is it? Ah, right. This is fourth in a series of 4 belts. Yeah, so that's how that has to go. So that'll just go like that. There. Okay, and then we'll bring those down this way. Now what I'll do is I will... 2 of these is going to be for the... 8 of these is for the science packs, and 2 are for my own personal production, right? So I'm going to split here and then set my output priority like that. So this will be what I send up here to my science pack production, and then this will be what I use for the bots. All right, now the construction bots need a green circuit. And then the logistics bots need a couple of red circuits, or they need 2 circuits, yeah. Okay, so let's get this started, and hopefully I'll have more capacity to produce more of these. I should really have more than just 2 robot frame machines for personal use. Right. So as a matter of fact, we can, well, we'll leave it for now. No, I'm going to remove that splitter for the moment, and we'll let this just run. Because these guys will eat up everything if we let them. And in fact, what I'll do is I'll do something like this. Okay, and this way the robot frames that we do send for the bots can be evenly split between the construction bots and the logistics bots. Now, as far as the construction bots go, I can handle 25, and I have 25. Okay, so well, except this is what I really want to make. Construction bots are what I want a lot of for the base. And once again, I didn't leave myself any place to put the bots. So what if I do this? Yeah. Yep. And then I'll throw in a couple of chests. There we go. You can have all of them. All right, and now we're making bots. And then I want to make a RoboPort, for which I need concrete. Let's get the red circuits brought over here real quick. Yeah. All right. 2 and 1. There we go. Okay. And this will let some logistics bots get made. I'll get it started there. Okay, great. So we're making bots now. All right, let's get some concrete, if I remember where. First, here, let me turn off... I'm going to turn off recipe icons because I really prefer my tags to that. It's a little bit cleaner. So let's tag the battery area so we remember where that is. And concrete, where am I making concrete? Down here, right? Yeah, so let's tag that as well, because it's getting harder and harder to remember where everything is placed. All right, and this way I'll be able to find things more easily. At least until I get everything on the logistic network, and then I won't have to remember where everything is. All right, I'll get a couple stacks, and I can make 2 whole RoboPorts. Awesome. That's probably, that's actually something else I need to set up here in the mall, is RoboPort production. So we'll do that here shortly. All right. So the first RoboPort I'm going to put right here. Can I ghost? I wish you could ghost from here so that you could start placing stuff down while you're waiting for the handcrafting thing to go. While we're waiting for that, let's set up RoboPort production here in the mall. So we need concrete, steel, electric motors, and red circuits. I got steel, concrete, red circuits, electric motors. Yeah, so right here I think will be a good place to make RoboPorts. And we're going to need a lot of them. So I'm essentially just going to let that chest fill up. Okay, so there's your motors. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, we can do that directly. That's a little bit better. Okay, and then concrete and red circuits we have here. Okay. Sweet. 50. These could all be stack inserters, and that wouldn't be so bad. for that, we can just double the red inserter. So it can really eat up everything on the bus. Otherwise it'll take forever to get these things made. Okay. So now I have 2 whole roboports with 1 more on the way. And I'm going to put that right there. Let's power it. And I'm going to put 2 inserters, and I'm going to face them in the wrong direction until I get them hooked up, because I want to hook these up to the circuit network. Like that, so that I can control how many bots I add in. Alright, and then I can rotate them. That way they don't start inserting until I'm ready. So, in this case, I want to read robot statistics. And let's do total logistic bots. Well, you know what? I don't want to go changing the signals. So total logistic bots is Y and construction bots is Z. So let's have this run until Z is, or have it run, yeah, if it's less than 500. Okay. So we're going to put 500 construction bots into the system over time. And logistics bots, we're going to go with, well, we'll go with 500 as well. Okay, so we'll just start working on 500 of each. And I wonder, let me try something here. I wonder if I can pass them from one to the next. Yeah, I can. Okay, good. So this will help make sure that this way I have 2 roboports full of bots, because each roboport will only hold 350 bots total. So this way I'll be able to hold 700, which is not quite enough. So let's add a 3rd one. Like that. Here, let's do this. That's a little cleaner. There we go. So this way I'll be able to hold all of the 1,000 bots that I want to put in the system, even if they don't fly anywhere and park anywhere else. And this also gives me more charging points close to the mall, which is always a plus. Okay, and right now we can see I've got, oh, what have I got in the network? Let's get another red wire. And I'll run that to that power pole so I can read it. Okay, so I've got about 90 of each so far. Okay, so I'll just let it run like that, and then once we're ready to start making the science packs, then I'll put that splitter over here again so that we can start sending some to the science pack area. Okay, so robots done. Next up are going to be the blue circuits, and I have to tell you, I'm not quite ready to do that yet. But in the meantime, let's figure out how we can arrange roboports inside my grid to get full coverage. And I could be wrong, but it looks like 4 roboports might just do it. If I put one there. Right, and I want these to go at least to the edge of the chunk. Yeah, I think 4 roboports are going to do it. That's great. just like that. So with those 4 RoboPorts, I can get full robot coverage in each of my grid sections. Okay. So I should update my blueprint with this exciting news. So let's come up here. Okay, and I'm going to hold down Shift. I'm not sure if I've got quite the right number of squares on the edges, but let's see what we get. Okay, we need to include tiles. We're going to exclude anything train related. So let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of the pipes. All right, so here we just have the stone tiles. Yeah, we'll exclude the power poles on the outside. We only include the ones inside the grid. Oh, you know what? I should add power for the RoboPorts as well. Yeah, I should. So let's figure out what is the best way to power these guys up. If I used... No, I think I'm just going to do this. I'll just put a single power pole. Now, once I start building inside these grids, I might decide to rearrange how the power is run. But at least this way, I'll be able to put these grids down, you know, even from map view, and the bots will be able to take care of it. Right? I don't want to leave them unpowered and then have to power them manually every time I set up. Okay, so let's grab the blueprint again. I think something about like that. That looks about right. Oops, I wanted to edit that. Too late. You have to hold down Shift while you're doing this, or else you lose the opportunity to include the tiles. Okay, and I'm actually going to shorten this up a bit. I don't need a lot of tile work on the ends. I just want just enough to help me locate where the next one is going to be. Okay, so again, remove the rails and signals, get rid of those pipes, and everything else that remains should be good. So we'll create it, and then I'll edit it again now that I don't see all that distracting stuff. Yeah, so I'll just leave like two rows of tiles off the ends, and I'll carefully try to remove the rest. That looks like 2. That's maybe only 1, but that's okay. 1 or 2. Whatever. Okay. So this is going to be grid with bots. And let's say grid with RoboPorts. Save the label. And then we change our icon. I think that was the grid that we used. This is a 3x3, and we're including RoboPorts. Okay, now let's check the blueprint in here. for the numbers. So 96 by 96, and then I have x6 and y38. x6, y38, and it's 96 by 96. And if I do that, then hopefully everything will line up when I go to tile it. Huh. And it's not. It's up. It's 2 tiles too high and 2 tiles to the left. So we need to adjust that. So let's make that x4 and y36. I'm not sure if... Oh, you know what? Actually, I think it needs to be x8 and y... Well, we'll try y36 and see where that takes us. Okay, so now the y is correct and x needs to move over by 4. So I went the wrong way. So let's make that x4. Okay. There we go. And now it tiles just the way it should. Right? Now the problem with the RoboPorts is that it's surely going to interfere with everything that I've built already. Yeah. So, so adding RoboPorts to the rest of the base now is going to be a little bit of a hassle. Maybe not too bad here in the middle, but yeah, it's going to be a problem. So that is just something that we'll have to work on when the time comes. But for now, we're good. And in fact, I can make a couple storage chests. Oh, these are actually storage strong boxes. Okay, these are... what was that? Did I just... What the hell just happened? Okay, well they're emptying out my trash, which is good. But what in the world was that explosion? That is crazy. I'm not sure what that was. Okay. These are the ones I was trying to make here. Jeez. That was weird. I don't know what caused that little explosion there. Alright. Well, I hope that doesn't happen every time I put down one of those chests. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to put down some of these. Let's make 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and now, when I go to clear stuff out, all the construction bots will go do it, and I don't have to do it all by myself anymore. So how cool is that? And I can start to put provider chests in the mall, so the construction bots will be able to pick up items from the provider chests. So even though they won't be able to deliver things to me, let's see, is that connected? No, that's not connected. So even though I won't be able to get deliveries from the bots, they will be able to build things. Which is nice. So we just have to make sure that all all of the mall is covered in the logistic zone, which that is. And we'll put another one down here at the end. Actually, let's just stick to the plan as far as the extent of the coverage. Okay, so now I can start cranking out a bunch of these provider chests. In fact, let's do that right now. I don't remember if I'm making steel chests here in the mall. Looks like I am not. But I do have green and red circuits up here. And I have steel. So we could start to do that. So I'll just throw that down at the end here on the other side, because I don't want to interfere with okay, so these will be steel chests, and then these can be reds, and these can be yellow. Really, reds and blue are what I use most of the time. How long do these take to craft? 1 second. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, looks like I need another RoboPort. Here, this one I can actually put in the correct place, which is going to be right there. There. Okay, and then we can start to set our limits by the logistic network rather than the circuit network. Okay, so we'll do provider chests until we have 50. And then we'll copy, copy, copy. Change that to steel chest. Change that to provider chests, or storage chests rather. Okay. And then as I start to replace the chests, here we go, I can reuse the steel chests. Right, so for example, I mean these, actually I'm going to wait on those because those I'm going to want to be buffer chests. But for example, I can do this. Right, I can just start replacing all of these with the logistic chests, and then the bots will be able to pick up those items to build with. And once we get logistics system set up, or actually maybe I can do that now. Yeah, I think I can actually request stuff now. Let's try it. Oh, well, I don't have the yellow stuff set up. So let's say I want 400 yellow belts. Let's put those in the network. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so this will work. Even though we don't have requester chests yet, the logistics bots can deliver to me and they can pick up my garbage as well, which is also nice. So we can, you know, get rid of the stone brick. We can get rid of this train stuff that I don't need right now. Wooden chests, filter mini loader, etc. And they'll pick it up and put it in those storage chests. Okay, and then all the extra steel chests that we pick up, you know, at some point we can put requester chests, and that way they'll get used and recycled into the logistics stuff. Yeah, let's do the nuclear stuff. Now, I don't know why when I change the chests, it seems like they want to insert. Oh, okay. Because we were working on a circuit condition rather than logistics. So at some point I may want to go back and reconfigure all these inserters to use the logistics network rather than, you know, rather than chest limits or circuit wires that I have set up now. But for now, I'm not going to spend the time doing that. We'll just leave this the way it is for now. But so now the whole mall is converted, and so we've got a good start on the robot system. Okay, well, that's going to do it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.